of his own, and this time he just might do it. Introducing Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3 by Nintendo. Wario is trying to get his mitts on the giant golden statue Princess Toad Duel. Now, if he can get it back from the brown sugar pirates, he'll have enough cash to buy a castle of his own. Let's meet our 4 Warios.
Player number 1 is Adam. His home player is Kevin Moore of Etobicoke. Next, we've got Everly. He's playing for Colin Bott of Leichenburg. This is Morale, his home player. Last but not least, this is Chantal. She's playing for Sarah Curtis of Brandon.
All right, as usual, the winner will be the person that gets the farthest in the game. If 2 people are on the same level, then we're going to be going for points. But wait. Before the show, we teamed up our game players and role players with a person from our live studio audience. Now, if the studio player wins,
Indiglo Watch from Timex. Let's head over to game action.
What is with this Wario guy? He just won't give up. You've got to make sure he gets a castle of his own or he's liable to freak out.
That won't be a problem. Wario has got a whole bunch of new moves and items he can use to defeat the brown sugar pirates and get the statue back.
And one of the most useful tricks Wario can use is his big bad body slam. Wario can break blocks with his technique as well as box certain enemies out of his way.
To use the body slam, just press the B button and send your opponents crashing to the ground.
And once you've got it,
inside the blocks, you'll find special items and coins.
Oh, yes, coins. Coins are very important items to pick up. If you have to go out of your way to get them, do it.
You do not want to pass these things up. When Wario has more than 10 gold coins, he can produce a 10 gold coin by pressing up on the control pad and holding down the B button.
Now, once you've got the 10 gold coin, all you have to do is repress the B button. And coins hidden on the island. If you're a good player, you'll be able to grab them all. Go for it, because the more you can get, the bigger castle will be at the end of the game.
There are also plenty of other items that will be useful to Wario hidden around the skeleton door with the keyhole. Toss the key and cash in. You can also use the key to lob at enemies and knock them down. We've got more, but first, let's head over to Liza and today's Nintendo tip.
Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, you're out of there now. That has got to be one of the worst things you can say to a ball player, and it only goes to show you how tough the sport really is. Let's take a look at Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball for play on your Super NES. If you want to do well in this game, you better make sure that your pitcher is in top condition.
If he picks up a jet pot, he'll be able to fly for a short period of time, and he'll be able to jump higher and run faster.
The bull pot makes Wario a powerful force to be reckoned with. When Wario has this item, his body slam will be even more powerful.
And he'll also be able to make his enemies freeze for a short period of time when he crashes to the ground.
Another good item is the dragon pot. When Wario has this power, all you have to do is press the B button and fire will come out of the dragon's nose.
Cool.
Yeah, this can be used to break blocks and defeat enemies.
Don't get too cocky when you've got these powers. If you happen to run into the wrong enemy when you've got these powers, you'll lose them and go back to normal size.
Speaking of enemies, there are a lot of bad guys in this game. Some of them are harmless like the Wandering Goom, but don't pass them by because Wario can shake them down for a coin or 2.
The Pirate Goom is a little bit more dangerous. He's got a spear that he likes to use to poke Wario. Try and avoid this guy at all costs.
The bad guys will be coming at you from all sides, including over your head. The Dropper is a spiky creature that waits for you on the ceiling. He's scary. When Wario comes into his range, he'll drop down and get you, so watch out.
And look out for other bad guys like Buckethead, the Floater, Penguin, and more. They'll all be lying in wait for you, so stay on your toes, look around.
But it isn't as bad as it seems. Wario can outmuscle any of these creatures on the island.
All right.
Levels in order to get to his castle. He's got to make his way through Rice Beach, Lake Asparagus, Sherbert Land, Mount Teapot, and Parsley Woods, just to name a few. But don't worry, you can do it. Now, let's head over to Liza and the Pioneer Top 5.
The Pioneer Top 5 this week looks like this.
Wario collects the hammer. He can swing it in either direction. It's not like the old game. Since this item only lasts a short time, make sure you swing it for all it's worth. Don't waste these swings. Remember, while Mario has the hammer, he cannot jump.
The Super Hammer has an added feature. The Super Hammer can be used to bonk enemies just like the regular. Also use the trash cans to jump on. That's a bonus move, but you better keep in mind that some enemies like to look like trash cans, so basically be sure of what it is before you jump on it.
All right, there are 2 types of jump stands that Mario can use to advance his game. One can be moved into position by using the control pad and pressing the A button.
The other jump stand cannot be moved, so watch your timing and jump on it when it's in the right position.
All right, make sure that you look for the one-up heart as well. If you're lucky enough to find it, you will receive an extra life.
To try something different, you can also choose to play in the time trial mode.
The goal of the time trial is to clear each level as quickly as possible. Now, while playing each level, the remaining time is totaled at the end of every 4 levels, and these will give you bonus points.
Depending on the amount of time you have left in your life, could be increased. Boot it through the levels as quickly as possible, and don't let the bad guys throw you off course.
David Poirier. I'm 12 years old and I really like your show. I watch it all the time. I was wondering what game you think is better, NHL 94 or Stanley Cup for Super NES? I don't know, David. I like them both. I'm a big hockey head, see? I dig it. Thank you so much, David Poirier, for writing in because we read your letter on the air, because you took the time to send it in and put a stamp on it, made the effort. I'm going to send you a copy of each of the games that we played on VNA today. Hey, you're a lucky man. You are 2-pack video games richer, and your games are in the mail. Hey, congratulations, David. You don't go anywhere. We're coming back with the winner of Donkey Kong for play on your Super Game Boy. All right, a roundup of the games we played on VNA today. We started things off with Wario on his quest to advance you and help you rack up the points and keep Wario out of danger as much as possible. Look out for enemies like the Spike Pirate and Dee Dee. If you tangle with these guys, once too often you could end up on the losing end of the encounter. Then we checked out Donkey Kong. This game has 100 stages of excitement, and you'd better be on your toes for all of them. Use the hammer and the super hammer whenever you need them, and make sure to get your timing right, or you could be down for the count. Make sure that you have the key also to get the final top of the building. When you get there, you're going to need that key, or you're not going nowhere. Finally, this time around, Mario was able to pick up the barrels and toss them back at Donkey Kong. So pick them up and let them fly. Use them. And just a little reminder, you can try out both these games on your Super Game Boy. This thing is amazing. It transfers all the excitement of the Game Boy to your television screen. Check it out. All right, enough for Turbo Tips. Let's head back to more game action. If you live in the Toronto area or plan on coming to the big city, come join us here in Studio.